Okay. So as I promised, I'm gonna show you how I wash the customer's lashes. So I have some of the tools here and I have foam. So first I will just add some foam on the lashes. So right now it's gonna be this full wash. So I will show how I will put the foam, how I'm gonna comb them through, and then also how I'm gonna wash this in the end, because there were some questions about this, that how do I wash. A little bit like strange thing is this, that still some people are saying that this is new for them. I have washed like this the lashes around about 10 years, and I started to wash lashes like this when I first learned how to do classical lashes whatsoever. And then it was this kind of pretty new things, because previously the customers usually, when some beauticians were like coloring even the lashes, then customers just got this kind of cotton pad and had to wash their own lashes. But when I was taught to wash lashes like this, then it was this kind of, it was like 10 years ago, and it was in the beginning of my lash tech or lash artist's path. So anyway, there is now a little bit like I washed this I washed it the first, what's the word now, with the brush, and now I'm gonna use also this eyelash brush, so that it depends now. When customer has just usual classical lashes, then this eyelash brush, it's not so important. But it's more important in that case when customer has for example mega volumes, then it's like way more important, because the mega volumes, they are like more fuller, so all the grease and dust and whatever comes from the nature, it can like, it stucks more in between there. So that was one of the brushes. Then I also, you don't have to use this like every time, all different brushes. I'm just showing right now how it looks like, because I have also those silicone brushes, and then sometimes I use this. It really depends about this, that how is like more, how comfortable it is to use it, and then what kind of lashes the customer has. But also this kind of microsticks, those are like very useful when there is like a lot of makeup. Let's say this way, that here in Finland the customers usually are not coming with a lot of makeup, or this kind of, that there is like some kind of, the lashes would be like full of all kind of makeup. Here I should say that the lashes are pretty clean, but I have seen a couple of times when this kind of, this kind of younger generation who likes to wear like a lot of makeup, then they just don't realize actually how this is like, well, stuck there. So they just don't see actually themselves from the mirror how this stucks all this makeup in between their lashes. But now when all the foam is like, I have combed the lashes through, then I just take this kind of bottle. Here is some just warm water, and then I ask to the customer to tilt her head, and then I'm going to just wash it. So a little bit first, that's my pattern, a little bit on the left, and then I just pour water here, Here is like important to say to some of the customers that they wouldn't squeeze their eyes like together, because if they squeeze the eyelids, like if they squeeze the eyelids a lot, then this foam goes between the eyes. You also like dry here, and then you ask the customer to tilt on the other side. You put this here, and then again just tiny bit. You are just washing those lashes. Like this. And now from that point, I like also that I'm not gonna let them open the eyes like right away. So I'm just gonna use some yes. I'm gonna just use some sticks, and I will dry the eyes and the lashes while the eyes are still closed, because it's very uncomfortable to open the eye while the lashes are still wet. So I'm just gonna like fan them a little bit. Some of the lashes are already coming off. I'm gonna just fan a little bit, and then just raise those lashes from here. So in a way that the lashes don't have to be like dry, like desert type of dry, but the moisture should be off from the skin, because usually it's that part which is very uncomfortable. That if the skin is moist and wet, then to open the eyes certainly, then it's this kind of, for some people it's this kind of weird feeling. And of course, then you will take the new brush, which is like dry. If you have used the brushes already, then you will take the new brush, which is like dry, and then you will just dry and comb them. Comb those lashes through. There is different kind of possibilities to dry the lashes. I have seen those small pumps, which I think that they are not very useful for me personally. And then also the fan, if you just wanna like years and years ago, when I didn't have my this kind of, I didn't have this electrical fan, this kind of, then I just had this kind of hand fan, this usual one, and then I was using this. But now I have this, my very trusted and old electrical fan with batteries, so I use this. I have used this already for years, so I'm like even wondering that it's still alive. But anyway, this is how I wash lashes, and hopefully it has been useful for you.